Let's get something straight. You don't have to be fully healed, fully confident, or fully together to be worthy of love. You are allowed to be a work in progress and still show up in the world with softness, value, and strength. Somewhere along the way, we were taught that love is a reward that we earn after we fixed everything. But love, real love, isn't earned. It's received. And you, exactly as you are, right now, are already worthy of that. We live in a world that romanticizes transformation, but demonizes the in-between. You're applauded when you make it, but silently judged when you're still in the messy middle ground. And so you start hiding. You cover up your pain. You rush your healing. You wear masks just to be accepted. But here's the truth. Perfection is a performance. Authenticity is where love actually lives. You don't need to pretend to be further along than you are. You don't need to shrink your humanity to make others comfortable. Let me say this clearly. You are not broken. You are becoming. Becoming someone who chooses peace. Becoming someone who shows up even when it's hard. Becoming someone who knows that they are worthy of softness even while holding on to scars. Healing doesn't always mean smiling. Growth doesn't always look graceful. Sometimes it's tears. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's simply getting out of bed and trying again. And all of that, it counts. Too many people delay love, God's love, self-love, friendship, intimacy, because they feel that they need to reach a perfect version of themselves first. But love isn't for the perfect. It's for the real. You don't need to earn belonging by being impressive. You belong because you're here. You belong because you feel. You belong because you're trying. What makes you lovable isn't your resume, your bank account, or your highlight reel. It's your ability to be human and still choose kindness. To be afraid and still choose hope. To be healing and still open your heart. You can hold both the desire to grow and the grace for where you are now. This is your permission slip to stop rushing, to stop disqualifying yourself from joy, peace, or love because you're not there yet. Healing isn't linear. Some days you'll feel light, other days heavy. But every day is part of the becoming. And through it all, you are still worthy. Worthy of good mornings. Worthy of softness. Worthy of people who see your depth and don't ask you to shrink. So if nobody told you lately, you don't need to be perfect to be loved. You don't need to have all the answers to be valuable. You don't need to rush to be healed. You deserve kindness today. You're allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress. You're allowed to still be healing and also be holy. You're allowed to still be figuring it all out and still be a force of light. So breathe. You in this moment are enough, exactly as you are and as you are becoming. God bless.